Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the Last Lantern in Renoka. I am your humble bard Hoid, and I have a tale for you all tonight, that of the famous one, Azakesh the Liberator. Back in the beginning of recorded history, dragons ruled the continent and enslaved all to their whim. Mankind was forced to construct palaces and labor in mines to satiate their draconic overlords. One humble servant, named Kelsier, worked in one such mine for the first few decades of his life, until a cloaked wanderer arrived in his mine one fateful night. Pulling back his hood, the stranger revealed stark white hair in golden irises, and announced himself to be a newly ascended god, Azakesh the Great Liberator, who made a vow to free all from the tyranny of dragons. With a snap of his fingers, all of the miners' bindings vanished. He called all of them to action to help him go out to other places where the dragons ruled and to overthrow them. But most were unwilling to follow, as it would seem the dragons' rule extended to the minds of their subjects. All save for Kelsier. He alone followed Azakesh out of the mine, and became something of a disciple of him. Upon reaching the surface, Azakesh directed Kelsier upward to climb the mountain that he labored under, so that he may plant a banner with a golden eye to declare that dragons no longer ruled there. Kelsier expressed concern, saying that ascent would surely kill him, to which Azakesh simply responded, tracing his fingers in front of him, leaving a trail of light behind his fingertips. Upon completion of some strange sigil, Kelsier's body felt a sudden surge of warmth. Azakesh said, "I must go to liberate more of your people. This blessing shall protect you on your climb. When we meet again, I shall make you my greatest general in this conflict." He turned away to the road ahead, leaving Kelsier behind to begin his climb with confidence now. He was not but halfway up the mountain when Kelsier had a slip that made that newfound confidence vanish instantly. He plummeted hundreds and hundreds of feet, hitting the rock with a sickening crunch, as darkness slowly creeped in, embraced him. Yet he did not die. Covered with wounds though he may be, Kelsier sat up bewildered. Alive? And fully relieved that his faith in Azakesh had not been in vain. He started the ascent once again, with a noticeable difference. His strength had nearly tripled, and he noticed that he stood much taller than before. Reaching the summit at last, he planted the banner triumphantly, and had noticed in the meantime that storm clouds had gathered. Suddenly, electricity arced across Kelsier's fingertips, as unbeknownst to him, he had just become the very first storm giant. Now, most stories of Azakesh the Liberator would end simply that this first storm giant became an entire race of giants. With this newfound strength behind humanity, the war between giants and dragons began. But they neglect to mention how Azakesh's disappearance was just merely him returning behind the Divine Gate. And one important battle spells out what happened to him. In that battle, Azakesh and Gelsier's forces were up against Cadmus the Red Tyrant, a dragon famous for his cruelty. Azakesh, a known tactician, commanded from the war camp while Kelsier headed the assault himself with his troops. And though the battle was victorious, they had not accounted for a stray wyvern that had rounded the entire battlefield, making its way to the war camp, unopposed. When Kelsier returned, he found Azakesh's corpse amongst the ashes. He sat bewildered at the fact that a god could be killed so easily. And the realization hit him. Azakesh never was a god. He was just someone inspiring others to do something that no one would unless they had the backing of a god. As a note, I have found in my travels that belief, even founded in deception, is a powerful thing indeed. Kelsier, though deceived, named this chain of mountains he slaved under the Azakesh Range in remembrance of his fallen friend. With the story of Azakesh the Liberator taken to an end, I have many other stories to tell. But go take a break, have a drink, and we'll return later for more tales.